everybody. It is Brooke, and I am back, and we are on Heartstopper Season 3, Episode 7. We are chugging along through this season because it is so good. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm so happy to see you again. If you would like to get my uncut reactions to Heartstopper, as well as early access to the rest of the season, uncut or edited, you can check out Patreon or my YouTube memberships, whichever platform you prefer. Uncuts are only on Patreon, though, for obvious reasons. But I'm on both platforms now. If you do want to support the channel financially, you can do it on both, or you can support for free by hitting the subscribe button, as well as liking, commenting on the videos you watch. Avi. I just stopped and had a break to have some lunch, and now my body is like, okay, reorient. I am obsessed with this season so far. I got a little heated in the last one because Elle had that radio host who like tricked her into coming to like talk about her art, and then like was kind of doing a political gotcha to use her for clicks and headlines and stuff, which is ridiculous because she's a 16-year-old girl. What the hell are you thinking? The way if I saw that happen in real life, I would be sending angry emails and social media comments to that company would be fast as hell because that was so inappropriate. I'm hoping we'll see her. I hope we get to see the radio host get some comeuppance, but I want to see Elle get some support from her friends and her family and Tao, obviously, because that was just so not cool. On the Charlie and Nick side, Charlie and Nick have talked about how they're both interested in going further physically in their relationship. But Charlie is having some self-conscious thoughts about his body and his scars that are holding him back a bit, but he did the right thing, and he took his concerns, and he not only was pretty open with Nick about them, but talked to his therapist about them, and it seemed to help a lot. I think because the therapist reminded him that, like, a lot of those thoughts are kind of in his head, but also that he is confident. He's done confident things before. He can do them again. And I think it was really nice. I really love those moments. We still haven't got to see more from Tara after her panic attack. I hope we will before the end of the season, because I think, especially for the ones who are graduating, who I think they're graduating. I don't know. They're 16. It's very different than here. Like, obviously we graduate around 18, so I don't know if you start university early over there or there's a different school you go to from like 17 to 18. I don't know how that works. But they were talking about like schools and stuff, because Nick was talking about wanting to stay local. So assuming that the ones who did their GSEs are graduating, that would be Nick, Tara, Darcy, Elle. And then Tao, Charlie. I don't know if Imogen did hers. Isaac would still be at the same school. I'm not sure. That'd be interesting if they're at separate schools for season 4, because we've always seen Nick and Charlie at school together. But I don't know. That's a season 4 thing, maybe. But I'm sure someone from there will explain to me how, like, the schools work. From where I live in America, it's elementary school, which is like kindergarten through 5th grade. And then you go to middle school, which is 6th through 8th grade. And then you have high school, which is 9th through 12th grade. So it's like 6 years, 3 years, 4 years. So I think it's a little different there. But I'm sure someone will explain it to me by now in the comments. But I'm excited to see what's going on. I feel like most of the season has been trending on making me cry a little less. I didn't expect the anger I felt towards that radio host, but it was there. I was like, oh, you don't mess with Elle like that. Trans kids go through enough. They don't need that. Like, that's insane to do to any teenager. Like, that's insane to do to an adult, to say you were inviting someone to talk about their art and then, like, completely flip the switch. Like, not cool. So, yeah, I hope there's some comeuppance for that, but let us see what's gonna happen in episode 7. dance studio. Does Tara want to do dance? Wasn't she excited about her dance grade? The full golden retriever. Oh, you are in class! That better be a dream, Nick Nelson. Oh, thank God. I was like, you were in class.
Why are you looking at me like that?
They've been switching this pug out like crazy. That's a
grown
grown pug.
On my plate. I love my ballet classes, but I've got to get 3 buses to get there.
Well, I could drive you to ballet if you want. I'm not doing anything most Saturdays anyway.
And how's Nick doing these days?
Yeah,
Fine.
remember to care about yourself,
I'm all
too.
good.
You can't
Not really
care
got
about
much going
Charlie
on,
if
to be
you
honest.
run yourself into the
Well,
ground.
that's because you've been focused on helping Charlie. I get it.
It is the moment you've all been waiting for. Cucumbers and condoms.
We both want to take things further, but I don't want to make things awkward.
I never had to put a cucumber.
Honestly,
a
I don't
condom
even
on a
know what the hell
cucumber.
I'm doing, and I don't want the first time
That's
to be really
crazy.
bad and embarrassing. And maybe if I'm this nervous about it, I'm not actually ready to do anything. I don't know. I feel like I don't know.
Oh, just have sex with him, please. So we can
Sounds
stop
like
hearing
for
about
me.
it.
For me, have sex with him. So you stop yapping.
Don't do that. Focus.
So slimy.
I'm gonna put a condom on a
She was
cucumber.
proper decent, to be fair. Like, she was just feeling it all night. Like,
Oh,
you could
he
tell she wanted it,
sucks
and
ass.
it got to a point. I just thought, why not really? I'm still nervous.
Yeah.
Just wait till marriage. Only 5 years.
5 years, man.
Oh, hello! Gay! Iconic.
Calm down.
I don't blame you for being nervous. I mean, that's normal.
Easy for you to say. You were so confident
I
when you went out.
wasn't, Charlie.
No,
I just enjoy making it sound like the most cinematic night of my life. It's me and Elle, and we love each other. And if it's awkward, we can just laugh about it. I mean, it's supposed to be fun, isn't it? Isn't it?
Literally bullying. This is a monster
I'm sorry about the interview, Elle. Mother and I had a chat.
the teacher
Should've
probably feels
expected it.
awful.
No, you shouldn't.
Doesn't matter. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Dorks. Little dorks.
I'm just glad it wasn't your mum.
He's like, well, ruin the moment. That pug just keeps changing. Oh no. What I remember from his drawings are they are not great.
I'm improving.
Oh, he is getting better.
I reckon I could be the next someone. Tao Su. But yeah, I should say no. We could watch a movie though. What about Moonrise Kingdom?
It's my fault.
No, I get it. You've had extra schoolwork and stuff.
It's been too much.
Yeah. I'm worried about you.
Don't worry. I'm just
Yeah, I think she's
decided
overly
I'm gonna look
stressed.
after myself and do what I want.
They're very cute.
You look at that one? Yeah? I did it. Perfect. Now everyone knows how much I love you. And how much you love me, more important.
More importantly.
Good. I wanted to give you this. Campaigning starts in the autumn. I think you should apply.
Really? Why?
Well, you're smart, you're a strong person, and I think you could do a lot of good for the kids at this school.
there are a lot of younger students who would find it inspiring to see you as head boy.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I'll think about it. Promise.
Oh, that's gonna get me. Oh, he wishes he had like kids like Charlie who he could have looked up to. That's so sweet.
I think it might be finished, babe.
It's not like this radio woman was a raging bigot or anything. She probably thinks of herself as an ally. But I was there to talk about my art.
Have you spoken to anyone about it? Tao, maybe?
I'm so glad she found them too.
You trying to peek? No.
No, yes.
It's allowed. We're in love.
I'm not trying to peek.
You say so.
Just us? Do you think your parents will let you? I know my mum will be fine with it.
I'll ask.
Rick and Charlie!
Huh?
Pay attention, please. It's the last practice of the year.
So what does it matter if we're good?
Yeah, good luck getting Mum to agree to a boyfriend sleepover.
Good luck. I hope you do get to have your sex sleepover.
Thanks, Michael.
Thank you.
He's very supportive.
Michael, can you stop talking about my brother having sex? Please?
Sorry.
She's like, I never want to think about that again.
What?
I mean, school is an option.
You
It's
have
like,
sex at
huh?
school?
Yeah, it was only once. It was a really bad idea.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think we're quite there yet.
You've been through a lot too, Nick. Don't forget that.
Yeah, this man needs a bong on the head to remember that he
Really don't.
has feelings too.
It's okay to admit that Charlie being ill was tough for you. You don't have to be the strong one all the time.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Convincing me to cut my hair when I kept backing out.
Those are like very low bar things, Dos.
Not to her.
I just don't think I would have had the courage to explore being non-binary if it weren't for you. And
I love them.
And joyful.
Non-binary.
Yeah. I know we haven't talked about it properly or anything.
It's not a huge deal. Unless you want it to be. It's just you. It's just me and you.
I love them, and they've grown so much since the first season.
Thank you.
I really like that one.
Yeah, me too. We should try it again sometime.
This is a big ask. The dad's like, it's okay, you can ask. That's gonna be hard for parents.
I'm not sure, Charlie. I'm not saying no. It's just you have your GCSE
She's
exams coming
not ready
up,
to
and
let
this
go.
is quite a big step.
And I'm mentally ill, so I can't.
No, that's not what I said.
That's what you were
See,
thinking.
he does go there. I
That's what
don't
you're
think
always
that's
thinking.
it.
You think I'm some...
You know what? We'll talk about this once your exams
There's
are over,
something
Charlie.
bothering
I'm not
her.
a child. If I want to see my boyfriend, then I will. You can't stop me.
I feel, and I could be wrong.
Charlie!
Though she did bring up, so maybe it is that, but I was getting the feeling from her that she's not ready for him to grow up. Like, with everything that happened, I think she's trying not to clutch too tight. But, like, he's her baby, right? Like, I don't know if she's ready for her baby to be an adult. That kind of thing. And there's probably mixed feelings there. But him and his mom, they both automatically, they're very combative together. I think because they're kind of similar in those ways. But they're also not very good at talking it out. They need to go to a session together is all I'm saying.
No, you didn't know how to do all this.
Oh, but I do. It's a special one tonight.
Oh, he's so sweet.
Let's sit down. Okay.
That projector's
so
gonna
before
fall on
we
their
begin,
heads.
I want to. I guess I never really thought of myself as a creative person before that. But I love making these little videos to cheer up the people I love. So I made you one.
Oh, she's gonna see herself from his eyes up. Woo!
While she falls asleep, she gently closes her eyes. 'Cause she will always be the most
I love them.
beautiful thing.
And my favorite show. No. She needed that.
Feels like the whole world is against me.
You can always talk to me about it. Yeah?
He doesn't know where he wants to go.
Nick, please don't leave me behind.
Oh, that's your own anxieties, bro. Charlie doesn't feel that way, I don't think. Oh, you gotta talk to him about that.
I should have texted. Sorry.
It's fine. Are you okay? What's wrong?
And then she was like, you're only 16 and you've been ill. And it's like, okay, well, what's that got to do with me spending time with my boyfriend? You don't think I'm fragile, do you?
No.
You do a bit if you're...
Charlie, you're like the strongest person I've ever met. But when you're not around,
He doesn't know where he wants to go to school. That's probably stressing him out.
I know, I guess
He wants to be
I
close
feel
to
a bit lost.
Charlie, but he doesn't... That's a lot.
It's nothing.
No.
It is. You have to
What
let
do you
him be
mean?
there for you, too.
I think when I realised I was bi, I feel like I woke up. Because I was repressing so much of myself before then. Not just my sexuality, but my thoughts and feelings. My future and...
It's a lot. Maybe we should make kids make this decision at this young-ass age. A thought.
Basically, I'm just freaking out.
He's like, I'm gonna be here even if you're freaking out. Whichever university you go to.
That didn't make any sense.
It did. You're allowed to be a mess sometimes.
Oh, I'm a mess now, am I?
Well,
I think we're both a bit of a mess.
happy for them. Somebody walks in, I swear to God, unless it's the pug.
Well, upset, and I made it all about me.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, but I feel
Nick.
Shut up.
Shut up.
He's like, Nick, I love you. Shut up. He's like, I can be brave for both of us.
Want to carry on? We don't have to if you don't want to.
This is literally the only thing I've been able to think about.
He needs clarity.
Me too.
That kind. Also, great song.
Is this okay?
Tell me that nobody else touches you like me.
I like that he like has put the boundary of I'm not comfy with my shirt off yet, and they like respected that for the scene as well. Like I think that makes a lot. He took the layer off, which I think represents a lot for him. Like I kind of love that because it's not like Charlie was ready to have sex, so he was immediately over his like self-consciousness about his shirt. And it's similar to at the beginning when he didn't want to go in the water because he didn't want to take his shirt off, and Nick was like, I just want to go in the water with you. You can leave your shirt on. And this kind of like mirrors that with like we both want to have sex. You're not comfortable taking your shirt off, but you don't have to. I think that was actually such a sweet moment and a really good callback to their relationship and how much they are willing to help the other person feel comfortable and how sweet that is. Like, I just think Nick's a very sweet person, and you can see how much he, like, takes on that role of, like, wanting to be the fixer and, like, be the strong one. And I think that probably stems from his dad leaving when he was really young and stuff. But I think Charlie is great at letting him feel needed, but at the same time reminding him, like, I'm also here for you. This is a partnership. We support each other. Like, if you're having something, you need to be able to talk to me about it as well. And I really like to see that, because I do think Charlie's getting better, and it's like you don't want to be treated with kid gloves by the people around you all the time. And at the same time, you gotta remember that they were hurting too, and it's a shift for everybody. I still think him and his mom would benefit from joint therapy, like a family therapist or something. I think I'm hoping they'll, like, address that maybe either this season or next, because I think it is something that should be more normalized. And I think it would help a lot of people, if I'm honest. Like, and I don't say that in the way that it's like, oh, people should just go out and do it, because I know it's not affordable. I can't imagine how much family therapy costs. But if we had, like, proper healthcare systems and people could get the help they need, I think we'd see a lot of improvement in everyone's relationships, really. But yeah, I hope him and his mom can find a better way for them to communicate to each other. Because it obviously, I think he sees her doubt something, and then he gets defensive as well. Like, she was immediately like, I don't know, and he got defensive really fast. And I love his sister, but, like, when they're having the convo, I get she wants to insert, but then I'm sure her mom feels ganged up on, which then makes her a little more defensive. So I do think it's interesting, but I think family therapy would help them a lot. I think Nick's family could use family therapy. At least his fucking brother, he sucks ass. But yeah, that part, I think the end there was very sweet, and I really liked the way they did that. And then Tao making the little video for Elle was so cute, and I loved him being like, I might not always be able to understand, but I will always try. That is such a big thing. Because you never want someone you love to feel like they can't talk to you about something just because you won't get it. And him being like, I'm always gonna try, and I'm always gonna listen, I think was so sweet. And then Tara and Darcy seem to be doing good. It seems like after her panic attack, Tara kind of decided, like, I'm not making those decisions for everyone else anymore. I'm making them for me. And I'm proud of her, because that's sometimes things you don't figure out till way later in life, is to stop making decisions for other people. And then one of the cutest moments to me was the teacher asking Charlie if he wants to put in for head boy next year, and then the other teacher being like, there's a lot of younger students who would really appreciate having someone like you to look up to. And like the little flashback to Tiny him, oh, I'm gonna cry thinking about it. Oh my god. Thinking about how much it would have helped him to have someone to look up to who was also queer. Like, that means so much to people. Like, I think even before you know if you're queer or not, you just gravitate towards other queer people, at least in my experience. But, and for me, it's like, I get that, but like, if you're in a school, like that, I think it's a little harder maybe to find those people right away, because I feel like when in schools in America, if it's not private, you normally don't have uniforms or anything. So you can kind of tell by how people dress or like how they represent themselves. It's like, I think it's easier to find those people, if that makes sense. But I'm sure when everyone in an all-boys school, they're all wearing the same thing, like, I'm sure that's a lot harder of an experience. But yeah, I think Charlie would actually make a really good head boy, and it would give him something, you know, to focus on when Nick's not there, because he does seem to do better when he has something he can focus on. So maybe it would give him like a project for the year, which I think would be really good for him. But yeah, this episode really touched my heart. I think Together is such a good title for it. And now there's only one more. There's only one episode left. Oh my god. Again, you can see it early on Patreon or on YouTube members. But I can't believe, oh god, we're diving in. We're diving in. I'm scared. I'm not scared, but I'm like, oh my god, it's happening. We're gonna watch the finale and then it's gonna be over. We're gonna have to wait for season 4. Ugh. Unless we rewatch this a bunch of times. I can't wait to watch some of my favorite reactors in the community react to it. But yeah, I'm loving it. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the finale. And I'll see you guys next time.